Good morning, students. Today I will be taking chapter 3, that is reproduction in animals. According to your reduced ICSE syllabus, from this chapter we will be covering only sexual reproduction in human beings, female reproductive part and male reproductive parts. Okay, now before going to the main topic, first let us understand what do you mean by sexual reproduction. Though we already have an idea about what is it, because we have already discussed it in chapter 2 while we were discussing about reproduction in plants. So sexual reproduction means fusion of male and female gametes giving rise to new individual. So here you need the sex cells or gametes or involvement of two parents in order to form a new individual, and new individual formed shows certain variation in their characteristics. They are not identical to that of their parents. Okay. Now for the formation of a sex cells in both male and female, there is a specialized organ. Now that specialized organ is referred to as gonads. Okay. In this specialized organ, your male or female sex cell is produced. Now in case of female, the specialized organ or gonad which produces female gamete, egg, is ovaries. Okay, here in ovaries you have a pair of ovaries where your eggs are produced, and in case of male, the specialized organ is your testes. Here your sperm is produced, and sperm is the male sex cell. So by the fusion of egg and sperm, the new individual is produced. Egg. So sperm fuses with the egg in order to form a zygote, and zygote later on will give rise to new individual. So you can see in this video how the sperm is fusing with the egg. Your sperm is the male gamete and your egg is a female gamete. So fusion of sperm and egg will lead to new individual. Okay. So now we will be discussing in detail about female reproductive system and male reproductive system. Today we will discuss only about female reproductive system. About female reproductive system. Okay, different parts of female reproductive system. Your female reproductive parts lies in the abdominal cavity. What are the different female reproductive parts? You have ovaries, you have fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix and vagina. Okay, one of it is not mentioned, vagina. Ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus and cervix. Now look at the diagram given alongside. You have two pair of ovaries. Like I told you, what is the function of ovary? It produces egg or female sex cell. It is produced in the ovary. Okay. Now you have a tube. You can see this tube connecting the ovary to the uterus. Now this tube is referred to as fallopian tube, or there is another name given to it. It is known as oviduct. Now what is the function? It carries, eggs are produced in the ovaries, right? So it carries this egg to the uterus. Okay. It acts as a canal or pathway for taking the egg to the uterus. So what part did we discuss now? Ovaries. What happens here? Here your eggs are produced. Okay, and you have a tube connecting the egg to the uterus. What is it called? It is called as fallopian tube, or also it is referred to as oviduct. Okay, now you can see here the hollow chamber like thing. It is referred to as uterus. Here the baby develops. It's a room for the development of the baby. Okay, the baby develops in the uterus. Though the fusion of egg and sperm takes place in the fallopian tube. Okay, the zygote is then transferred to the uterus, and for the development of the baby takes place in the uterus. Okay, now you have a canal opening out, that is known as cervix. Okay, and you have one more canal after the cervix, which is known as vagina. This is the chamber which will be receiving the sperm okay, and this is also the birth canal. So these are the different reproductive parts. Okay, so what all did we discuss today? Ovaries. What is the function of ovary? The function of ovary is to produce egg. It also produces two hormones, female hormones called estrogen or progesterone. Okay, and you have fallopian tube. What is the function of fallopian tube? The function of the fallopian tube is to take the egg from ovary to the uterus. Okay, and what is the function of uterus? It's a room where your baby develops. And you have vagina. What is the function of this vagina? The function of vagina is to receive the sperm, okay, and it is also the birth canal. That's all about female reproductive system. You just have to know the different parts and its function. We're discussing about ovulation and menstruation cycle. After a girl attains a puberty, what happens is, after every 28 days, one egg matures and then is released from the ovary. Now that event is known as ovulation. Now look at this video. These egg cells are moving ovary. From ovary, after every 28 days, your eggs are being released and then taken up by the fallopian tube. Okay, this process is known as ovulation. Now after the ovulation takes place, another event is taking place, that is thickening of the uterus wall takes place. Okay, this thickening of the uterus wall is known as endometrium, and the thickening of the uterus wall takes place. And what happens is, if your egg is fertilized by the sperm, okay, the zygote formation takes place, it goes and then it sticks itself to the uterus, there the baby develops. Okay, but in case if egg does not receive sperm, in that case what happens is that inner wall, inner endometrium, which is fully supplied with the blood vessel, is sedded and bleeding occurs. Okay, that is known as menstruation. Okay, and this whole event is known as menstrual cycle. So ovulation means release of the egg after every 28 days. Okay, and after the egg is being released, two steps might take place. One, if it meets sperm, it's going to fuse with the sperm, form a zygote, get itself attached to the uterus, and then baby development will take place. Second, if it does not receive a sperm, what will happen is your uterus wall, okay, which was fully supplied with the blood vessel, it is going to be sedded off, okay, and bleeding is going to take place. This whole event is known as menstrual cycle. That's all about female reproductive system. From this topic, you will be taking into consideration the different parts and its function. What is ovulation? What is menstruation? These 4 points are very important. Okay. Next day, we will be discussing in detail about male reproductive system. Thank you.